All right, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting. I know it's been a long wait, and you know, it's been even longer since we've done our normal cards. But we are back with TC MMA 26. Was supposed to be JayUFC versus MG2, but unfortunately that fell out. So it looks like we're gonna have Art of War versus WhiperingIan for our main event. Was our co-main, but it has been moved to the main event. Lot of moving around with this card. It's not going to be our normal 10 fights. Looks like we've got some fallouts. Replacements are needed, so if you are not in the Discord, please go ahead, jump in, start offering you know, to get some fights in. We would love to have you get started. But anyway, I am joined tonight with the one and only Pudgy. Pudgy, how are you doing tonight, my friend?
Man, I missed you all times, bro. It's been a long time. I'm glad that you're back here with us. You know, it's always some total conflict when, you know, things don't always go to go to plan. But hey, man, we're here, brother.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Looks like we've got a subscription from King Jon Snow. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Subscribe for 6 months now. Probably the whole 6 months that we have not been fully engaged with the community. But we are back and better than ever. This is probably the most bald that, there you go. Matrix already mentioning it. I haven't seen Baron without a beard before. Yeah, that is due to cancer, my friend. Unfortunately, cancer has struck again, but I'm still fighting and still willing to do this. Conflict collision, that is not the right, I just noticed that is not the right background, but we're going to use it anyway. But anyway, let's see if we can get into some fights. Like I said, some of the fights that we had have started falling out. I think BK Soul and Toxic was the first fight of our event tonight. That does not look like it's happening. So we might have to move to the next one, which will be not SBC Prophet versus Khalil. Okay, it looks like Khalil is trying to find some replacements for us for the first fight. We'll probably move into Khalil's fight first, and then we'll come back to Soul's fight. But good fights still on the card for tonight. King Jon Snow versus Spooky, Jesse versus Tim. Let's see. We've got BK Gus versus Jawad.
Yeah, I think it's Jawad.
Jawad. And then, like I said, Art of War versus WhiperingIan. So some good fights still on the card for tonight. But yeah, let's see if we can get into our first fight. Looks like they are already lobbied up. Khalil versus what did I say his name was?
Prophet.
Prophet, not SBC Prophet.
Yes, you got it.
Not SBC Prophet. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into their fight. It looks like they are already lobbied up and ready to go.
Yes, sir. It looks like predictions are going.
Gus is in the chat saying that Prophet's the guy who went second in ESFL London, if I recall correctly. Top 4 at least. That's those are some high accolades. Prophet in the chat saying I didn't, LOL. So we'll see what happens. But predictions, like Pudgy said, are up and ready to go.
Yes, sir.
And the fight is on its way. Nice body kick there from Prophet.
Yeah, those 1-2s are starting to add up here, Baron.
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of kicks out of Nate Diaz players, and for good reason. Nate Diaz doesn't have really all that, the best of kicks, but, his punches, his boxing is really where it shines.
Yeah, that uppercut from Khalil is starting to land.
Khalil landing some good straights as well. Really breaking down that block. Oh,
that was a nice slip straight to a lead hook there.
Yeah, Khalil's showing some good head movement right now in this fight. As I say that, he's starting to get pieced up a little bit from Nate Diaz's boxing.
Yeah, good old commentator's curse.
Yeah, right. I completely forgot to go over the rules of these fights as well, but that's okay.
It is all good.
Mistakes were made. Like I said, this card isn't the best well built, but we're here. We're doing it. Hopefully next week we'll have a better card for everybody. Oh, uppercut lands and hurts his man.
Yeah, that right hand from Khalil is starting to land. Yeah, he busted up that nose real quick. That was a nice pull.
Prophet really needs to get his back off the cage. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting tagged up real bad. Ooh.
Oh my goodness, those straights for Khalil are really landing.
Yeah, he has Prophet on the ropes right now.
This is probably some of the best boxing I've ever seen from Khalil. He knocks his man down, gets him into mount, and looks to finish the fight. Throws an elbow and gets postured down, but look at him go.
Yeah, Prophet can try to survive these next 30 seconds and get into the second round here, but he's going to have to take this down to the ground, man. Oh, well, never mind that. Khalil said we won't get to the second round.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That is probably one of the best performances from Khalil that I have ever seen. Knocks him out with the lead hook. That was amazing.
Man, that was fairly clean. Damn, man. Props to Khalil, man. Jeez, man. Bro, those combinations from Khalil were starting to add up. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Khalil was starting to get pieced up too. But that slip, I think the slip straight to the lead, what was it, lead hook? Yeah, that was a downfall right there.
Well, congratulations
he kept timing him pretty good.
He did. He had excellent time. And congratulations to Khalil on an excellent performance here tonight. Very much looking forward to seeing him again in the future.
Yes, sir.
But that was good stuff. Anyway, let's see if we can get into another fight.
Yeah, man, Khalil, man, that was some incredible striking, man. Definitely haven't seen that in quite some time, at least from him. Usually he mixes it up and stuff like that, but like, no, man, that was a pure striking clinic. And you know, he wasn't able to withstand that. His opponent wasn't able to withstand any more of that damage.
Yeah, so let's see. Like I said, if we can get into the next fight. Looks like Gunny and Soul are still making their picks, so we'll move on from that one and get into potentially King Jon Snow and Spooky. Let's see. Yep, these guys are already lobbied up and ready to go. They mentioned with their picks that, you know, that there's going to be quite a bit of a discrepancy in the height and reach, and yes, there most certainly is. But we'll see how it plays out. Let's go ahead and get them ready to go.
Yeah, this is going to be a banger, man. Because I'm a fan of both of these guys. I love King Jon Snow because he always is showing love to the community. But Spooky G's a legend. King Jon Snow is also a legend as well.
Yeah, he
so
is.
It's just like I'm glad to see both of these guys on the same card, but not even just that, but they're fighting each other. Yeah, this ain't going to the distance, bro.
Oh yeah, no, someone is definitely is getting stopped. Shout out real quick to Leviathan for the follow. Thank you very much. You've gotten us just a little bit closer to 400 followers. Let's see if we can get those tonight. Already starting off with the takedowns from Spooky. Gets denied and a big knee hurts him.
Ooh. And definitely don't want to start off the fight with a good old rock. Yeah, those rocks start to add up after a little bit.
And the predictions are up. You still got some time to make them now.
Ooh, nice spinning back kick there from Spooky. Nice leg kick there from King John. Body kicks are starting to add up. Ooh. Nice side kick.
.230 on the clock in the first round. King Jon Snow doing a good job at defending the takedowns and keeping his opponent at range. Yeah,
I like what Spooky's doing here. Starting to sneak in some of those calf kicks. Oh, nice power double takedown. King Jon Snow was able to get up there. Yeah, but Honda's is just so fucking tall.
Another takedown there from Spooky. Finds himself in side control.
Yeah, inflicts some good old damage down here. So wearing on the body. Good denial there from Spooky. Well, that was a nice fake.